What is going on, guys? Today we'll be looking at Team of the Knockout stage. TOTKS Neres, 84 rated left mid. Obviously one of the lower ratings in this promo in overall, so to be honest, not expecting too much of him. His price does lead you to think that he may be a little bit better than what obviously his rating is. He's 44,750 on the Xbox at this moment in time and 51 on the PlayStation. I can bound to see that to drop a little bit more, probably towards the 40, maybe even the 35 by the end of the week. So maybe looking in then, but obviously with Team of the Season coming, I think a lot of Ajax players will be getting into there, obviously with their Champions League run as well. Plus, obviously, I want to say they are top of the league, nearly finishing, or they are joint near. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I can imagine they're the team that always finish at the top three at the very least. So more than likely we'll be seeing a lot of these players going into that Team of the Season, which would mean this card could be an absolute animal as a Team of the Season. So would I get this card now? Probably not. Maybe if you could snipe him at 20 to 30k, potentially a nice buy there, but I'd be holding out until Team of the Season. So, looking at his basic information, then we'll go on to the attributes as we always do basically. We'll go into the chem stars, what's good, what's bad, we'll give him the overall rating, and there is a job is a good one. So, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe, and if you do like these videos, make sure you like this because the channel needs it. So, basic information, 5-star skiller, 3-star weak foot, fantastic skill moves, really, really nice. I like that he's a 5-star. Again, links in with the nice Brazilian squad that you can whack on there. Obviously, he is putting into the same position as Neymar. If you could afford his cam roll, then you've got a nice fix there. Obviously, as well, Coutinho, another left mid, another really good rated Brazilian. I much prefer Coutinho in that cam role anyway. You could whack free at the back if you want to really try that, or five at the back. No, free at the back because then you could have a left mid and left wing. You could use that and then move players around however you'd like. That is always a potential. Obviously, it depends on what you want to do in the defensive situation, but 5'9", left-footed, again, quite nice. Left mid, left foot, really nice. High attacking work rate, medium defensive, again. It's pointing all in the right direction. The 3-star weak foot is okay. I'd like a 4 realistically, maybe even a 5 really to put my mind at rest with his weak foot. But better than most. I'll accept a 3, and 2 is kind of a really low point for the card. I think 3 is a good average. It's okay. 4 is obviously going up towards the nicer side of the scale. Then the attributes. So he's got 92 pace overall, 92 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. Absolutely fantastic, no problem with that, really, really quick, as well as linking with his 96 agility, 89 balance, is really, really, really nice. 91 dribbling, 87 ball control, 82 composure, and 76 reaction. So the dribbling on this card is really nice. In general, very comfortable in going with the dribble. The composure could be better. I think that's something that he could work on. Team of the Season card could have a huge upgrade for this card. So we may see that and may see a really nice upgrade in his dribbling and shooting. So that's something always to watch out for. Passing wise, 85 vision, 72 crossing, 85 short pass, 71 curve, and 57 long pass. So for me, he's more about that short game than anything. His crossing isn't amazing for a left mid. Obviously, if you was to play him as a left mid, I'd probably be looking at increasing that with the chem style. If you wanted more as, say, a left forward, someone who's going to go in front of goal and try and give you a cheeky goal, maybe you're switching a right forward who's got a right foot over to the left forward and swapping him to the right forward, if that makes sense. So you've got him cutting in on his left, the other guy cutting in on his right. That is always a nice potential as well. I think that would suit him more than being on that left, just because the cross isn't quite there for me. Obviously with a chem style you can sort that out at least, which is always a nice thing. 78 stamina, on the lower side. Obviously I think it's okay, it's definitely good enough, but it's always nice to have that abundance of stamina rather than just skating by, because when it gets to the extra time you're going to have to take him off. Shooting wise, 83 positioning, 86 finishing, 82 shot power as well as volleys, and 74 long shots. So again, very average on the shooting, nothing too major there. But obviously we can look at that in the chem styles. So it depends on what you want from this card for a chem style for me. If you want him as an out-and-out, say, striker, left forward, someone who's going to get goals, I'd be looking more along the lines of a sniper card. You'd get 89 shooting and 96 dribbling. That's always a really nice potential for him. Or if you want him potentially as someone who's going to cross and occasionally drift in for the strike, I'd be looking at Deadeye. That would get you 92 shooting and 83 passing. And then if you just wanted a pure left mid, he's going to cross, he needs to be able to get past players, and that's all he needs to do. Has the occasional shot as well, but you're not expecting too much of him. I'd be looking at then going for the artist chem style. For me, they're the three that I think will complement this player, more than any others. If you was to look at finisher, it's 92 shooting and 73 physical. Again, I'd much rather go and get the passing or dribbling up rather than the physical, as to be honest, his pace kind of gets him away from defenders anyway, so that is always nice to see. So, what am I looking at him? What am I thinking? Good, bad? Good points, I think pace, skill moves, dribbling's good, shooting is more on the fence. It's kind of average. It all depends on what you want him for. Personally, I wouldn't buy him as an out-and-out goal scorer, striker, left wing, left forward. I'd like him more as a kind of crossing, occasional striker. That's something that I found out with him, that is better at that sort of element, really getting in and assisting. Rather than scoring himself, he bags in so many assists in the game and really links up well with the striker. So that's personally my take on him, that if you want him as a striker, personally, there's plenty of other options that you can go for, and I think this card isn't going to be your absolute goal scorer when it comes to a left forward. There's so many options that you could go for him. Team of the season could be different, so we'll have to put that in the bank and wait and see for that one. But at this moment in time, I think the stamina could definitely do better. The passing could definitely do better. I think short game's nice. Long game and crossing is probably below average for my opinion. And then realistically, composure could do a bit of work as well. Even though it is kind of in that mid 80 role, I'd still like to see him with a little bit more, just so I've got a little bit more confidence in him. Confidence in him. So that's my take on him. At this moment in time, out of 10, I'm giving him a 7. That has got a potential to be massively improved with a team of the season. You could probably see him at maybe an 89, 90 rated, potentially with a squeeze. That for me would definitely set this card apart. He has come from a 79 rated right wing, so already a nice upgrade, 5 upgrade for this card, and then team of the season could be a further 5 to 6 upgrade as well, depending on how they're going to do it this year. Every year is different, so there's no way of even predicting what ratings they're going to be. Normally they kind of went with the 5+. Now they've gone 6, they've gone 7, they've gone 4. It all depends on what the card's saying and what EA are feeling on the day. So team of the season could be really nice for Ajax, and we could really see a very, very nice Ajax full squad in the team of the season. So that's what we're waiting for. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know what you think about this card. I'm in two minds with him. I think he is good, but he has got a lot of lacking areas, which sometimes can be a bit of an issue, especially when trying to compete with a lot of these icon teams, a lot of these Ronaldos, Neymars, Messi's, team of the years. So for me, just not quite up to scratch yet. So I think team of the season is definitely going to be the way for him. And if you're looking to get this card, I will definitely say wait until team of the season, as to be honest, even if he got say an 89, 90 rated card, I could probably still see him going for about 100k. Normally team of the season is very cheap. Everyone packs a lot of players. There's loads of packs going around, so I'd wait until then. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Always appreciated. And if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe for more content. We're going to be absolutely going ham on team of the season, so I can't wait for that, and I can't wait for you to join me. Peace.